Hello everyone. I am here to work on my scavenger hunt journal. This is a journal that, or a game, a challenge, whatever you want to call it, that Janet M. Young, and there will be a link to her channel in the description box below, has done this for several years, and each year she puts out a list of scavenger hunt prompts. And the idea behind this is that you go through, you try to find the items, and you use all of the items in a little journal in some way. The fun is trying to use it in some little arty way, but you don't have to. You could just glue book the items in. And I played last year. I had a lot of fun with it last year. So oops, that doesn't want to, come on. Gotta hold it tight when you have a small edge. It was a lot of fun last year. I want to do it again this year. We have until April 1st to finish. I have just made my book up in the last week or so, couple days. Can't remember. This is going to be my little book. I made a totally junk journal out of my kind of scrap bin, actually. That's what it was out of. Right now, these are the lists of the things. Oh, that's interesting. The 5 senses. I mean, some of them are easy. A magazine image or a handprint, or, you know, some of those things are easy. And then they get a little more difficult, not necessarily difficult, but a little more challenging to do something with. You know, what am I going to do with the 5 senses, or a page of swatches? It's all in really good fun. So the rules are, there are no rules except to have fun. You can use any kind of book you want. You can do it in any way you want. You do not have to do videos. I am doing videos. Well, at least most of the time I'll be doing videos. I'm not going to promise you that I will do a video for every page, because that might get boring too. These are the lists of things that we have to have, and I always like to have a list in my book, so that's what I'm getting ready to put in. I have gathered up quite a few things for the first few. It's easy in the beginning in some respects. It's kind of easy in the beginning because you gather up supplies, and then your first few pages kind of flow together, and then after that you sometimes have a little more difficulty. It shouldn't be too hard to do, though. I am going to ink these. This is going to go on the inside. Partially because I haven't decided what I want to do with my cover yet. I will work on the cover. Okay, is that brown or brown? I will work on the cover down the road when I decide exactly what I want to do with it. This also tells the date for completion so that I know when I have to have it done by. I know this part isn't very much fun, but I put lines on my little pieces because what I want to do is, these are the number of the piece. Over here, I'll be putting the number of the page where I put that item. It always helps if you're going to go back, and sometimes you put an item in and you go, why is that there? What prompt was that? And so it always helps me to know what I am going to, what it is that I'm looking at. I mean, aluminum foil is probably pretty easy to know what I'm looking at, but not all of the prompts will tell me that kind of thing easily. So, and I will be gathering things. Like there's a soap bar wrapper. I haven't gone to get that yet. And veggie stickers. And I will probably gather those things up and then sit down with a bunch of different little pieces to see what I can do on a page that looks like fun. It's one of those things. The other thing is we're supposed to swap a fib art piece. So if someone else that's playing is interested in swapping, give me a holler. That won't be a problem. I can swap with more than one. Might not go in my book, but I can always handle some happy mail in a swap. So and this is my little I'm going to have a new one. I have gotten it out already. When I'm using glue stick, I like to have a scrap book so that I can sort of turn the page and get rid of some of the glue. It makes it easier to get glue all the way to the edges of things. And I did resize and move around Janet's list. I will show you what the original list looked like in just a second. The reason being, I knew what size my book was. I knew what I was going to have to do to get it put in here. This is what the original looked like. So, see, now this is already glued together, so that's not any good anymore. But I have a new one, and I just use it till it's sticky, and then I turn the page. So, and it would help if I didn't have quite so much stuff on my table. But for some reason, I have once again trashed my table. Also, I am not going to pre-number my book because I have a funny feeling that I may need to take some pages out of the middle. It just feels like it's a little too big. I may have gotten too many pages. I may not need that many pages to get all my prompts on. And I think it just would lay nicer if I took a few pages out of it. If I don't have to, if I need them, fine. If I don't, fine. There will be a playlist for these videos. And like I said, Janet's link is in the description box. Oh, what a opportune page. Oh, that is perfect. We have to have a pink page, and I have pink things to go on my pink page. So how fun that the first page up is pink. Okay, I need to get this laid a little flatter, so I'm going to get out some clips. Yep. I'm loving that. I am going to put some wax paper in here just real quick because I'm afraid that that's a little damp. Okay, let's get some clips out. And I will show you some of my pink things. I have pink money. It was a pink page, money, and then I have some pink flowers that I thought I might just add to the pink page. And I can yeah, okay. Sometimes I'm sure you'll realize I'm just not talking, and part of that is because I have to think. You know, I can have an idea when I start grabbing things, but that doesn't mean that it's going to work, nor does it mean that I have even thought about it. When I start grabbing all of the little prompts, I don't necessarily know what it's going to go, how it's going to go on the page. I didn't realize I had put an actual pink page in there. So it was my intention to just cover the whole page with the pink money. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm off camera. I'm just fussy cutting this out. Now, another one of our prompts is magazine image, which this will suffice for. Some of the prompts will probably be in this book 3 or 4 times because I'm sure I have, I know for a fact I have another magazine image that I want to use. So I will just write down right here which page that they're on. This is just a 6B graphite, pure graphite. It's a stick of graphite wrapped in a little plastic wrapper. There's no wood in it. It's just graphite. And rather than ink everything, since I'm using glue stick and this will right over the top of it, I'm going to make some messy marks just for the fun of it. Partially because I want to use messy marks more this year. All right. Oops, I didn't close my glue stick. That's not a good plan. Here we go. Okay. Now, my plan for a page marker is come on now. Out you go. Of course, it's the bottom one in there. The very last one you come to. And I'm going to glue these in, but I want to make them cute, so I'm going to put some little string on them. That might be a little too long. I just think it looks a little long. But it's always easier to have it too long and cut it off than it is to have it too short. Right? And I have this I'm sure I've had these out of here. There we go. I have this set of numbers that I got recently because I really wanted it. I think it's going to be one of those things that I try to keep on my table all the time. Oh, they're going to be ornery to get in and out of that little box. I will probably go through and sit and make all the several page numbers so that I don't have to sit and do this in front of everybody. But for today, they're just going to be one at a time. Okay. Yeah, I think I like it right there. Okay, so now we need to log into our book. A bunch of our, oh, let's see, what do I want to do? I don't want black, I don't think. I think I want something that will show up, but I don't want red. So I think what we're going to do, oh, you know, I have a burgundy one of these. Let's see how that looks. Find something to write on. Well, there goes that pin cap. Oh, I think I like the burgundy. Okay, so we have to have some money. They're not alphabetical or anything. You have to just find them. Well, we have flowers. And so we have some flowers on page 1. We have a magazine image on page 1. We have money on page 1. And we have a pink page, which I think, a page of pink, which is on page 1. So now you can see how I'm going to do this. And I think I have time for one more page since I'm fairly caught up. I think we should be able to just do this now. Okay, so now I have 2 pages right here. Let's see, what can we do? Okay. Okay. This is a postcard. I have to have a postcard, and I also have to make a pocket. I also have to do a tip in, and I don't think I want to do that on either one of those pages. So I need to do an inked up page, and it just says, where's it at? And there's probably going to be more than one of these. Inked up page. That's all it says. Inked up. So I'm going to use these 2 greens. I have the prompt to use a stencil. Let's see which one is heaviest. Okay, that one's pretty heavy. I have a prompt to use a stencil and butterflies. So we will kind of do a little both with that. I'm looking for my other ink dauber. There we go. Huh. I don't have an ink dauber on that one. Let's see. This one's clean. I ran out of little ink daubers. I'm going to have to get another package. And I was in the store and forgot about them. This is called Cactus Flower. It's just pretty pink. Kind of, it's a fuchsia color. I'm really just creating a background, so I'm not worrying terribly that the stencil and the butterflies are perfect. I'm just kind of inking it up. Okay, I think okay, I like that. Now, I want to use my aluminum foil and my great big butterfly punch. And I'm going to go ahead and punch through 2 of them, even though I only want 1 butterfly. Aluminum foil is not very thick, so it's often better to punch through 2 layers than it is to punch through just 1. Okay. Now I'm not sure the glue stick is going to make that stay down, so I'm going to use art glitter glue to do that. Okay. Now we need some little butterflies of all colors, just everywhere. We just want butterflies. Oh, that one looks a little dull though. Let's find some more bright colored ones. Oh, he's cute. I like this one. That one. Okay. Now, the butterflies are not showing up very well. That's another reason why we're going to use our pencil and just sort of messy sketch around them. Now you could use a Stabilo pencil. You could use a marker. You could ink all their edges. I just knew I didn't want to spend time inking, and so I decided that for this project I would probably use my pencil and just do sort of a messy look. It all kind of depends on the project that you're doing, what works and what doesn't. And if you don't like messy, then or grungy or that kind of thing, then this kind of look is not for you. So it's all about doing what you want it to look like. I don't like that. Okay, we need a date stamp, a page stamp, page ticket, page, whatever we want to call those things. Come on now, go in there. Okay. Okie dokie. Now, what have we done? We have done inked up a page, butterflies, aluminum foil, inked up a page, butterflies, and aluminum foil. Oh, and stencil. So we have quite a few to find. And that's page 2. Aluminum foil, we have on page 2. Inked up a page is on page 2. Butterflies is on page 2. Stencil, I need to find stencil. Oh, there it is, page 2 for stencil. So see, I have done 2 pages and have already done 8 of my prompts. So I am going to find my little doodad here and bring you in and show you the pages up close. And then I need to get going. I have spent way more time here than I was supposed to. But it was fun. Okay, so this is my page. This is my pink page with money, a magazine photo, and flowers. And this is my inked up page, my aluminum foil, my butterflies, and my stencil. Now, honestly, I'm not as happy with this page as I had hoped I would be, but that happens. I love this page. This one's not quite so much, but then it's messy. So that's, you know, it's all about the fun of it. Okay, guys, go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.